Alright. I'll probably just wait a little bit more, but I suppose we should start soon. Alright. Alright, let's get the bullet. Let's do our free draw first. All we got is Riddia's 35. Oh man, our free pull was garbage. And that's just how it is. But it's a free pull, so we really can't complain. You know? Complaining about a free pull is... I guess it's perfectly justified, but... Alright, let's do this. Basically, the only person I'm looking for is Cam, but I'm happy to sell the weapons for the other, for Shantona, because I've got a build. And, I mean, if I get Riddia's, like, build, I've already got all 3 of her weapons, but if I get more copies of them... Whoa! What the fuck is this ticket lightning BT and 7 tickets bullshit? Yes! This game is rigged. Now give me another one. Damn it. Jesus Christ. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Alright. Fantastic, that's our first Power Stone. I need Power Stones because I want to build Y'shtola. Stoli. Because I happen to love the Final Fantasy XIV characters with a passion. That's fine. Here we go. Alright, Kam'Lanaut. Thank you very much. Another Power Stone. Gladly take it. Cam 15. Rydia EX, I'm pretty sure I have that already. Yep. Another Power Orb. There's another power orb. Power stone, I guess. So might as well see what the fuck this is. Well, it's a gacha game, so I'm doing the gacha part of it at this point. I'm pulling for a random, pulling for a specific reward from a random pool of rewards. But apart from the gacha element, it is an RPG. Just a simple turn-based RPG. How are you anyway, Sil? Why are you still up? Why aren't you in bed? Young man. There's no need to feel down, I said young man. I don't know the rest of the thing. Haha, the evil number. I save. Young man, there's no need to be sass. I said, young man, stick your hand up my ass. All I am is regurgitated Game Grumps humor. You doing some shit and let it die to finish up the night? That's fair. I'm doing this for like an hour. Like, basically until I get Cam's kit. And, had a horrible ending to a simple run to 120. Nice. I'm just doing this for like an hour, and then I'm gonna move on to the main event, which is Ocarina of Time. I'm starting an Ocarina of Time 100% playthrough. What happened in your horrible ending? What, I mean, I have to assume, well, I say I have to assume you died. It might not be that. You know, with death, like whatever the fuck it's called, the paying to recover your dead body. With that being so cheap now, it's actually just an honest strategy to just kill yourself once you have the materials in Tengoku. It's not like you lose anything. Like, if you're in Tengoku purely for materials, like, that's an honest to God strategy. Because it's just so much cheaper now. As long as you're, you know, on the thingo. On the, premium pass. Rip. Oh, gold. What is it? A weapon I don't necessarily need. Yay! So I'm pretty displeased that got changed. It doesn't really matter. Are the odds really this bad? They're not bad. This is pretty normal. Have you noticed I have 600 tickets, right? Like, this is pretty much normal. Lost my mouse for a second. There we go. You can get gold equipment when the orb isn't gold. I have several times now. Why do you not do multiple pulls at once? Because they don't have an option to do that with tickets. Okay. That's... Kam'LD? Kam'LD! Okay, the fact that I got this in like 100 tickets, that is really good. That's like way, way better than expected. They do in Japan's version. Japan's version is basically 9 months ahead of development. So it'll probably come to us pretty soon. Oh my god. I mean, I already have that, but that's a free power stone. Well, free. I spent a ticket on it. So, I'll show you in a second what I mean. Okay, so each character has multiple weapons, and every single weapon upgrades one of their abilities, but for the character to be actually usable, you need all of their abilities to be upgraded, right? But, like, they can only equip one weapon. But if you fully limit break a weapon, which are these, like, empty spots here, you get the passive for the weapon without having it equipped. You see, that's why I've got a tick here. It's because I've got the passive ability Wicked Laugh, and I don't need the weapon rune staff to have it equipped. And you limit break a weapon by mixing it with another copy of itself or 4 power stones. And you can sell weapons that you've already got the passive for a single power stone. So yeah. Basically, when I get a weapon that I've already maxed out like this, it's just a power stone to me, because that's all that's gonna. This thing purely exists to be sold for 1 power stone. And I'm actually kind of doing this for power stones. I'm really low on them at the moment, so like that's the other reason I'm pulling. I'm not really that interested in Cam. Hi, Cam. He's like, "Are you fucking talking about me, bitch?" I'm not really interested in him, like, that much. But this banner has 2 out of 3 characters that I've already built, so almost all the weapons I get will just be able to be sold. And that's really good for power stones. Oh, I'm alright. Well, that means that weapon can be fully upgraded. Oh my god, another LD? Fuck off, that's so rare! Fuck off, I don't want that! No! I mean, I do, because that... Every copy of a weapon that I don't have built is equal to 4 power stones, because it takes 4 power stones just to go up 1 limit break stone, which is, like, very inefficient, obviously, which is why you want more copies of a weapon rather than power stones. And because it's called the LD, or limited weapon, because the limited weapon is so rare, you almost never get more than 1 copy of it when you're pulling for a character. So the fact that I got 2 is like, it's good for my power stones, essentially. Which makes me sound like a hippie. It's good for my power stones. Your aura's a really positive shade of fuchsia. You should rub these power stones on your dick. Like, I fucking, whatever, right? But like, you're just pretty good with the bow. They fixed it, Asil. They fixed the bow. So, like, I mean, you're probably still pretty good with it. Like, it's good aiming, but like, they fixed it. Yeah, I know. Oh, there's his 35. Fuck, I've got his full kit. That's kind of gross. I got it really fucking... How many tickets did I end up spending on this? Like 180? That's disgusting. I kind of want to keep on going just because I really need those power stones. God damn. Oh, fuck yeah, another one. Yeah, bow seems pretty good. How much ammo does the uncapped bow have? All these fantasy weapons and then just gun. 20 arrows? Well, this is all the Final Fantasy games, and there are several Final Fantasy characters who just have guns, so... 120 arrows, that's not too bad. If you're good with the bow, I guess that's 120 individual enemies you can one-shot. But I can't imagine myself being able to kill more than fucking 20 enemies with that. We'll get to 500 tickets and see see how many power stones I can scrape up. Yeah, well, you do. What I'm saying is that I'm so bad that I probably wouldn't be able to kill more than 20 enemies with that. Another copy of his 35, that's fucking huge. That's huge. One dude had living on the edge, so he had to shoot him twice. That's fair. Yeah, we'll get to 500 tickets and then we'll see just how good off we are. But yeah, JP, or Japan, or however you want to say it, like the game exists in two developmental branches. And JP is 9 months ahead of Global. And so... Oh, fuck yes! Another 35. And so... Like, they have shit that we don't yet, and that also means that we have a constant 9-month prediction lane for content. Oh right, bows do poison damage, don't they? I forgot about that. Another 15, that one will be a Power Stone one. Dominion doesn't, but Dominion is better in general. Doesn't Dominion have fire damage? Like, I think I remember you saying that. Lightning bolts? That makes me think I was wrong and it's electricity, not fire. Yeah. Another one I can sell, fuck yeah. Another one? Absolutely. Dominion does absolutely ridiculous damage. That's pretty cool. I should do some Let It Die runs. Now that I've decided to open up a stream nighttime segment, I can actually do some Let It Die runs now. I can finally do some of that shit. But like, clearly you're not usually awake at this time, so I guess you might just be missing out on them. Which does kind of suck for you, I apologize. I know you like that game. Oh, her 35, I haven't got that built, so... Yeah, you can. You can just watch it on YouTube, but... I feel like there is something really special about the live interactivity of a Twitch stream. Like, I love the fact that I basically just having a conversation with anyone who wants to turn up. Feels like, oh, fucking hell, that's a fully built 35. I love the fact that I can just talk to people. Yeah, for sure. Oh. Tell me it's not the EX or LD. Well, it's an EX, but it's not one that I need. The guy that found the Tengoku Flare built its +0 today. Nice. Alright. Let's go. So yeah, after doing a bunch of pulling, the next step is like actually mixing. Like it's essentially just crafting the weapons together. It's enhancing them. So like, I take one of the weapons. This one already has one, and I combine it with another copy of it, and you can see it puts another one in. But I can also put, these are power stones. I can put 4 power stones in to put it up, but I don't want to do that in this case. And I also use this material to level up its just normal experience level. And I need to go to Ridya and put on the tracker that I have Max Tech EX. Gonna get them to drop it to me for tomorrow, and then I'll start spreading it around the community. Just the +0 version though? Are they not gonna like upgrade it to +4? Cause like I want like I'll want a copy, but I'd really like a copy of the +4. Yeah, see, some dudes just have gun as their weapon. In fact, from Final Fantasy VIII, like everyone has fucking gun. This guy has a gun that's a sword. These are guns. These are fucking guns. Basically, everything of Shared Totos is sellable. Alright. Cam's 35. Even though +0 is stronger than a +17 flail? I take everything back. I take it all back. What the fuck is that thing gonna be? A fucking full uncap? Also, actually, I just realized the 50 floors were added, but what the fuck is in them? I just realized, what materials and roids drop? Like, just the same? Just the highest? My brain just shat itself. I didn't even fucking realize. Alright. Oh, well, I wanted to still be in there. Whoops. Well, you know what, that's fine. I'll go back to there later. In the meantime, let's do some of the things that I need to do. Begin this. And let's get lightning. Fucking... I don't know. You... Sure, who cares? Doesn't matter. Oh shit, Shantota will be fucking buffed and I use the fuck out of her. Hell yeah, I'm super happy about that. The power of a hypothetical +20 slash +21. That's disgusting. That's not what I wanted! Ah! I'm a bad lightning! Oh, okay. That's what I wanted. There we go. And then I can do 4, 3, EX. This is the actual game, by the way, still. Son! Here, Asil, I'll do the next fight slower and I'll show you how this game actually works if you want. But I do have a question. Have you ever played the original Dissidia game? Like, Dissidia PSP game, not the shitty... I need to turn this down a bit. Yeah, with poison damage worked. And I have not. Okay, So, in all the Dissidia games, the old one, the newer, shitty one, and this phone game, you have two styles of attacks. You have bravery attacks and HP attacks. You see that there's there's a bravery tag over this attack, and a HP tag over this attack, right? And every single ally and enemy has... oh, just giving a YouTube link by Patrick. I'm streaming at the moment. Want to and every single character and enemy has like a number next to their health bar. Like that's my health, the bar and that number. But I also have this number, like 7,000 out of 30,000, right? And that is my bravery. Attacks can, like, you essentially any attack that has bravery in it will steal the bravery of your enemy and add it to yourself. And any attack that has a HP tag will turn your bravery directly into damage on their health, but then you set your bravery at 0 to do so. Though having said that, this game makes things a little bit more complicated because attacks can be both bravery and HP ones. Like if I hover over this one, you see the very top line is 4 hit bravery attack plus HP attack. It means it's going to hit 4 times for a bravery hit, and then the 5th hit will be a HP one. And this also triggers a second attack, by the way. Near the bottom it says triggers 2-hit melee bravery plus HP. That's because this character's broken, but most characters don't trigger a second attack. But like, understanding that, right? It's like, you'll have a look then. It'll be like 4 numbers and then the HP attack. The HP numbers are red damage, whereas the bravery numbers are just the either white or if it criticals, yellow damage. And you can watch my bravery number down there as well. Whenever the HP attack hits, it goes to 0. So like, 0. Well, I guess not 0 because he fucking... There we go, 0. Between the two attacks, that character also... The term battery is used when you just give yourself bravery. He batteries himself. This character does the same thing. It's like 5... wind magic bravery hits and then a HP attack, and it's done twice. It's delivered 2 times. Like, yeah. And that's generally speaking like the whole game. All of these attacks also do loads of other effects, like give debuffs to the enemy. I can actually select them, please. Thank you. Accursed Gaze, I believe, is the middle character, Shantoto. And like this attack will give myself a buff that like does like yeah, it's like a lot more complicated than just HP attacks and bravery attacks, but it at the base of it, that's the game mechanics. Like you're building up bravery and then hitting turning it into HP damage. You'll notice that after that attack that I just did, like the character that used it with lightning got a huge bravery refund, and it's really, really powerful because of that. But even more powerful is the EX because it hits 3 HP attacks, and she gets a bravery refund in between each one, which means that she does like 250,000 to 300,000 damage. Plus, there's lots of other mechanics, like the fucking characters getting extra turns when they break the enemy. If your bravery gets pushed to below 0, you're what's considered broken, and the person who breaks you gets a bonus to their bravery on top of the bravery damage they just dealt to break you with it. And being broken delays your next turn, and a lot of characters get an extra turn for breaking the enemy as well. Like, and there's like, yeah, there's lots and lots of stuff. So like, when I do this, it'll say consecutive turn at the top because I use lightning to break him. Say. And also, you can see here what I mean. Every single one of the skills, like Spark Strike, Flourish of Steel, Army of One, and Crushing Blow, are all the 4 different skills that are upgraded by the 4 different types of weapons that I had to pull for Lightning. If I only had her best weapon equipped, all of these other skills, Spark Strike, Flourish of Steel, and Crushing Blow, would be their worst, and only Army of One would be the upgrade. But because I limit broke all of the weapons, they're all usable. Dora the Explorer? Hi. Sorry if that's a like, obvious shit if you are a Dissidia fan. I just wanted to explain how Dissidia worked to one of my other stream viewers at the moment. Man, I can't wait till Shanto... Wait, hold on, Shanto... Would Shantoto have high armor in this event? You'd be able to tell me if you're a Dissidia fan, right? Does Shantoto get high armor in this event? Because if she does, I'm buying it. I use the fuck out of Shantoto, like, all the time. Let me check, please, because I fucking want that shit. Yeah, does that explain how the game works, Ms. Asil? Miss Asil? Mississippi? Yes? Cool. I absolutely love this game, but also it's a gacha game. And gacha games, like, they're objectively bad because they are, like, they're predatory games. They are predatory games who exist purely to be, like, microtransactionals. And I fully accept that. And I fucking love Dissidia, and I would never stop playing it no matter what. For my benefit, though, I've never spent any money on it, and, you saw how many tickets I had to use, and I told you that I used, like, you know, that I got really lucky, right? Like, that was, like, around 200 tickets. Around 200 tickets is, It doesn't have HDMI yet, but I want it! Clearly me wanting it is a reason for her to have it. Yeah, to this game's benefit, in a weird way. This is gonna sound weird to say to this game's benefit. She gets it on alongside Ultimecia. Ultimecia BTLD. Because I'm excited for that. Oh, fuck. Alright, well. Yeah. I'm gonna describe this as to this game's benefit, but this is gonna sound backwards to you, so hear me out. For this game's benefit, its microtransactions are fucking ridiculously, like, expensive and incredibly, like, like, the amount of money you spend for the amount of the pay-to-play currency you get is ridiculously bad. And it's so bad that it's really, really hard for anyone to justify buying it. Which means that microtransactions in this game don't get bought as much as, like, games that have a balance. The game is also ridiculously generous with its resources. It's absolutely right. You need about... Let's say on average you need about 50,000 to 75,000 gems, or 300 to 400 tickets, to potentially get everything in a character's kit and make them usable. This game has well over 800,000 gems just acquirable through the game's natural, like, shit that exists all the time. Like, it's not, you know, limited events. And probably about, 7,000 to 8,000... No, yeah, 7,000 to 8,000 tickets is a good way to describe it. I think so, honestly. Like, the amount of fucking resources that are in this game that you use to build characters that you just get for free is unbelievable. But also the microtransactions are a terrible, terrible, like, really small amount of fucking shit you get. You can add me as in-game friend. Go ahead and send your friend code. I will do just that. So, like, you know, you could literally max out like 40 characters on just like everything you find in the game. And like there are limited events, like, you know, events that last like 15 days as they constantly go. And while you're playing the game, getting the resources that are always there slowly, like all of the story and lost chapters and all of the summon boards, you'll also be participating in those events. So like, you know, oh, I guess we already are, Dora. There we go. So like the amount of resources that you get is just phenomenal. And the money that you pay for the resources is absolutely ridiculously bad. So generally speaking, you'll never need to buy microtransactions or want to. Alright, let's... if I do the Cam Lost chapter, I'm gonna need to have him in my party. Ugh. Who wants that? Hard. God, it's so good that you can do this shit on hard first. I'm not even kidding. It was so unreasonable to have to do every single story chapter and Lost chapter twice. Like, now that you can do them on hard first. Fucking... Don't you dare talk bad about my Archduke. I am going to be completely honest with you. I pulled him entirely for the Power Stones. I have no... Oh, actually, that's right. Hold on. BT. Let me level that shit up. I got Lightning's BT in 6 tickets on Cam's banner. Like, I don't usually do that kind of, like bragging. But I got Lightning's BT, which is a 0.1% chance of dropping on 6 tickets in Cam's banner. 6. Alright. This is gonna seem awkward to you, but I'm gonna use all these trash weapons first so that I can get rid of them. I probably will build Cam. Even I did pull for him and I got everything. I know that seems weird for me to be umming and ahhing about building someone when I pulled their entire kit. But I don't know, like, I'm not too interested in him as a character. He's just got the same kind of vibes to me as the Emperor from Final Fantasy II, like, herdy-der, I'm royalty and you're all peasants and fucking whatever, right? Like, it's just kind of boring to me. Do it, you coward. Do what? Build him? Ugh, it's a waste of resources. Well, it's not a waste, because he'll be really useful. And the ridiculous thing is I'm umming and ahhing about building him or Y'shtola, who is a really, really old fucking character and who is way less useful overall, but I just really like Y'shtola. That's the entire Final Fantasy XI plot. Herdy-der, I'm royalty and you're peasants. Awesome. Wait, Dora, do you play Final Fantasy XI? I did play it until it was more or less abandoned. I didn't think it was abandoned. I thought that it has a huge player base and it's still getting up, or at least it got it had its last update when I was looking at that. But is it a subscription game like Final Fantasy 14? Because I've genuinely wanted to get into that game. That reminds me, I should, where is Cam? Kam'Lanaut? It's probably at the bottom of these. There, here he is. I need to unequip, or equip his EX. No, that's his EX. There we go. So that I can sell all of his other stuff. You think it wasn't subscription? Yeah, that's confusing. I definitely heard it was at some point. Alright. Hello, Patrick! How are you? Which one is my echoey party? This one. I should sell and see, hi, how are you? I'm pretty good, Patrick. I'm gonna be playing this for, you know, probably not too much longer now. I was actually planning to stop now, but drawing took longer than I expected. I'm probably gonna be playing this for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna switch to Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna be doing a 100% all achievements playthrough, Patrick. So get excited about that. You sell. That's what I want. Oh, cool. Patrick, did I tell you that, like, emulators nowadays have, like, achievements for old games? I think I told you this already. And so, like, you can play old games and, like, get achievements for them. All the Shantoto stuff. Cam's built stuff. You did? Yeah. Alright, here's the moment that makes everyone uncomfortable. I'm selling the EX weapon. I'm doing it. I'm selling the EX weapon. I remember you also showed me you can play Super Mario 64 in online multiplayer. Modern emulators are incredible. Modern emulation! Ocarina of Time is multiplayer, Patrick! I forgot to show you! So you always sell the weapon you sell the worst weapons. So like I've maxed this weapon out, you can see there's a tick there. And so I have this passive that this weapon has without needing to equip it. And this weapon is just better statistically. But the reason why I'm kicking up a fuss about selling the EX weapons is they're much harder to build than the other weapons. Like other weapons, you just mix them with 3 copies of themselves or 12 power stones, and then they're done. But this weapon, you mix with 3 copies of itself or 12 power stones, then you use a book on it, then you use 3 of these ingots, which are like this, but like these are nuggets for it. Like you mix 20 nuggets to make 1 ingot. And these are really hard to get. You have to do what old hardest content? It's not new hardest content anymore, but old hardest content to get them. And like you use these weapons for like 1.5 years in the game, and now you've got to sell them if you get this weapon, and it's like really nerve-wracking because people have accidentally sold these and literally ruined their character. But now you not have to, but now you're encouraged to because you have a new higher tier weapon. But it's still just nerve-wracking. Like, I don't know, am I doing something wrong? Have I missed something? But I definitely haven't. But have I? So, yeah. EX selling anxiety is very common in the Dissidia playing field. But realistically, you're completely fine as long as you know you have that character's BT, which I do. That's what this one is. It's got Lightning's face on it. Bad memories. Oh no, don't tell me, Dora. Don't tell me you! Don't tell me you did. But yeah, I know I've got Lightning's BT, and the BT is just better than the EX. It's better statistically, and it also has better, like, it has more, like, weapons give you space to equip passive abilities, and it has more, it has higher stats, and it has more space to equip passive abilities. Like, it is just better. So, objectively speaking, I sell the worst one. You sold Seymour's! Oh no! It's lucky that he's not a good character. But yeah, like, if you've got a tick on it, you're perfectly fine. But it's just a lot of anxiety. Because you don't want to fuck it up. And I've just sold it, and if I fucked it up, there is nothing I can do now. Literally not a single thing I can do. I mean, apart from, like, pull for Lightning's fucking EX again, and then rebuild it again. But, like, I don't need to do that. Also, Dora, have a look at how many fucking ingots I have. Seymour carried you through DE17. Ooh, that's a interesting pick. My 17 is like, I haven't actually done it yet. I've got it all planned out though. And that's another reason why I want to build Y'shtola. But then again, maybe I could just, instead of having Y'shtola, put Gao there. I'll have to raid off your ingots. Yeah, so, you know how most people have been doing DE Dimensions Entropy, like, gradually as it comes out? I did tiers 1 to 7 in one sitting, and I've already used a bunch of ingots already. Like, these are what's left. So, yeah, I have a lot of good shit. Like, I'm actually running out on books now. Like, not ingots, books are the thing that I'm running low on. Anyway, that gives me enough power stones to max out Y'shtola. But the question is, do I really want to pick Y'shtola over a brand new fucking LD character that just came out? Do I really want to spend 20 power stones? Yes, I do. Yeah? But Cam! You know what? When Reno comes out, I'll build Cam with the power stones from Reno. Fuck it. Because I want Cam. He's a new character. New characters are good. But I can't turn up Y'shtola now that I finally have the ability to build her. Y'shtola eventually returns with LD and burst. I know, I'm so happy that Y'shtola got the burst. I mean, it makes sense. Y'shtola is the thinger. She is the, she's the one who barks. No, she's a cat. She is, fuck it, let's use ingots on her. Let's really max her out. Let's really max her out. OMG, I'm gonna purple. I just purpled Y'shtola, guys. I didn't need to, but I did it. Alright, I got Spear tier 3+0 building. Done with LED for this. LED? Let it die for this night. Yeah, I will build Cam. I'm gonna build Can on Rude's banner. So I am gonna build him, but like... And to be fair, because Cam's already really far built, I only need... Hold on, help me out here. Cam's 15 and 35 are built. I need his EX, which is 0 out of 3, and his LD, which is 1 out of 3. So that's 8 plus 12 minus 4 for selling the LD. I only need 16 Power Stones. In fact, I'm almost fucking there. Hold on. How many tickets do you think it would take me to get 3 more Power Stones, guys? How many all of them. Let's fucking do it then. $69. You funny number. 1! There's one of them! There's 1 Power Stone! In before I pull an EX or an LD and then I just, you know... Oh shit, actually, I only need to get 2 Power Stones because doing Cam's Lost Chapter is gonna give me a copy of his 15. Right? So, I only need 2 Power Stones and I just got 1. Haha, funny 69, funny number, haha, 420, haha, 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 funny numbers. Game's running a bit slower all of a sudden. I mentioned it and it's like, sorry fam, let me get back up to speed. It's good now. But yeah, Patrick, if you're still there, Ocarina of Time is now multiplayer. There's still quite a lot of bugs to fix. A lot of things are not, like, properly server-side, like enemy location, and there's a few things that can break the game because of it. Like, locks on dungeons are not server-side. So, like, if I use a key on a door, it won't, like, it won't get rid of the lock on the door for you. And if we have 2 keys, you can also use one of our 2 keys on the door. And then what happens is we've used 1 more key than the dungeon has there to provide for us. And we permanently break the fucking dungeon. Like, permanently. But, like, that's easy to work around. If I use a key on a door, you can just leave and re-enter that room. That's a weapon I need. I can't sell that one. Fuck you, game. Actually, hold on. Hold on. How built is that weapon of Rydia's? Hold on. Because if it's 2 out of 3... I think it is 2 out of 3. If it's 2 out of 3, I can sell it. It's 2 out of 3! Alright, we have our power orbs. This is the perfect time for someone to do that meme. It's like, you know, should I build Eris or should I build Cam? ¿Por qué no las dos? Da, 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 da. No, that's the... Alright. Not that I can use any books on Cam at the moment because I have no pages. No pages left. No pages left to make any books. But still. Where are you, Cam? Are you in the 11 characters? Yeah, here you are. Let's do your LD first. Could always do choker boards. I've already done them, my dude, I'm pretty sure. I'll have a look. In fact, I'm pretty sure the pages I got from Chocoboards I used on Y'shtola's weapon and, like, Lizette's armor. Or, no, not Lizette's, Maria's armor. Yeah. It's already done. If only Nintendo paid this much feature to updating their old classics. I completely agree. It would make such a difference. They'd be rolling in cash. Yeah, right? Wouldn't you pay for like a multiplayer Super Mario 64? Like instantly. One that was like perfectly refined and didn't have any weird bugs. Like, if I ever make a game company, the shit that the fans want the most, that they go to the point of making themselves, is the shit I should be capitalizing on, right? Like, if the fans want that shit, then surely that's what, like, if I made it, like, it just seems so dumb to me that Nintendo is, like, got such a stick up their ass for this kind of shit, you know? Alright, sell the LD. Like, look at that fucking Pokemon MMO. Like, that's insane. And it makes so much sense in the long run. Like, just have a massive Pokemon world that encompasses every single fucking region and has every single Pokemon available. Like, well, no, there is one, Patrick. There's a Pokemon MMO that's like just every single region of Pokemon and has every single Pokemon catchable. I mean, I guess Pokemon already has every single Pokemon catchable, but like, you know, they're catchable based on region now. Like, that shit exists. It's fan-made, though. And Nintendo fucking tried to squash down on it like everything else that fucking people make because they love Nintendo's games. Not all Pokemon in the MMO are catchable? I swear to God they were. Or are you talking about in the normal games? I mean, yes, I guess in the newer games not all Pokemon are catchable. Blah. Fucking... in the main series. In the older games, before Pokemon Swoosh, every single Pokemon was catchable. Apart from like the 2 or 3 that are exclusive to the other version, like, you know, the in Ruby you can't get the ones that are in Emerald or whatever the fuck. I don't know which ones are which. Patrick's probably about to correct me. He's in the middle of typing the correction right now. MMO Pokemon is literally a complete realization of the Pokemon fantasy. Oh my god, Asil, you hair split in another stream, please. Because you know what I mean. At the end of the day, like, it's still, like, Pokemon is still every Pokemon. Like, they've never, like, cut that shit out until Swoosher. Pokemon is a complete realization of the Pokemon fantasy because, like, that's what the Pokemon fantasy is. Right? Like, it's the idea that you are a Pokemon trainer in a world of other Pokemon trainers, but it gets dull when you break down the barriers of that and realize that every single other trainer is a computer ally who will run the Pokemon based on, yeah, exactly. Every Pokemon was in every cartridge, so you could always bring your Pokemon up from the previous game. But, like, it breaks down the mystery of that once you just realize that every single opponent is controlled by an AI, and, like, every Pokemon that they use is controlled by an AI. But then, like, bringing that to the idea of an MMO makes a world that's actually full of Pokemon trainers. Like, actually full. Like, the TV show makes it feel like. And you could hold tournaments where you could give prizes out like shiny rare Pokemon. Like, who the fuck wouldn't want to play a Pokemon MMO and participate in a tournament for like a shiny fucking Dialga or some shit? Like, would that not be the coolest shit? I'd play that. I don't like Pokemon and I'd play the shit out of that. Like, I just... And instead of Nintendo being like, wow, this is a really good idea, let's like work with the people who made this and make this shit like really refined and like, you know, polished. Like give it that fucking, give it that, I was gonna say give it that Switch polish, but give it that 3DS Pokemon Sun and Moon polish and like make it look gorgeous. And, you know, instead they're like, no, squash, no money for you, when they weren't trying to make money off of it in the first place. And it's just so... Like, Nintendo are right up there to be a company that I love along with Square Enix, but, like, I mean, they're both kind of bad, to be fair. Square Enix, like, if you use any of their music, you die! But, like... Man, Nintendo, fucking hell. They're like a royal family. They bring some good things, but they are also very out of touch. That's a really, really good way to describe it, Patrick. I completely agree. Alright. Between ranting, dipping back into pulling twice, I basically have no time to actually do the event. So once I beat this boss, I'm just gonna... Nice. Stabby stab. I'm just gonna switch to Ocarina of Time. So after this fight, I will... Okay, I thought Cam was gonna die for a second. I was gonna be real mad. See ya. Let me stick on the BRB screen. Let's claim all the rewards at least. We will be right back with Ocarina of Time.